Hello, I am David Leahy, or juggledave from YouTube, obviously member of Team Shreddy Crunch. It's just going to be a quick video addressing one of the questions I get asked quite a lot on YouTube, which is what ball do I use, which is this one here. These are Gballz. I've been using them for about 6 months, so this is just going to be a quick video on why I switched to them, and also what they look like now. So yeah, I'll get to that. Okay, just a quick point is that I'm not actually sponsored by Gballz, so I think it'll just make for a slightly fairer review, as obviously it's going to be less bias. So yeah, that's just a quick point. Okay, so these are my Gballz, and this is what they look like after 6 months of using them. As you can see, they're still in very good condition, and that's even with me juggling them, which obviously I practice fairly hard and I do a lot of high throws and stuff, but they have held up really well. So this is, okay, as you can see, they're quite squishy, but they also held their shape quite well. So you don't have to worry about them like deforming or anything. And as you see, they just go back to their original shape. It's this reason why holding so many in your hand isn't particularly hard, because they're, like I said, they just fit to your hand really. But obviously, as I also said, as soon as you've thrown them, they essentially just go back to their normal shape, which makes juggling them ideal. The next point I'm going to talk about is probably one of the biggest selling points of the Gballz. The sort of life cycle of the beanbags you typically buy. When you first get them, they're quite solid and they tend to be quite bouncy, which makes them hard to juggle. And then after normally like a few weeks or so, they get a bit softer, which makes them go into the sort of phase you want them to be in. And then obviously eventually they just sort of fall apart. I think one of the main reasons why Gballz are so popular is literally just because they stay in this the state that you kind of just want them, where they're fairly squishy but they haven't completely died on you for a really long time. I mean, as I said earlier, I've been using these for about 6 months and they're still, they're about just as good as when about a month in. So yeah, they definitely will last for a long time. And just the last point really on these balls is that they're like damp proof essentially. I mean, I don't recommend obviously throwing them in water and stuff, but like if the floor is slightly wet and stuff, I've noticed it doesn't really affect the ball at all. And it's also due to this why cleaning them is so easy, which means you can keep them nice and white and lovely, or whatever colour you buy them in. These are my 2.625 inch E6 Gballz. They're 115 grams. The reason why I got the E6s was because back in the day I used to juggle sport balls, which are obviously 6-panel balls, and also around the time of ordering, Jason had a set of E6s, that's Jason Liu, so I used those and I really enjoyed them, so I just wanted a set of these. But I just wanted to point out that since then I've actually used the E8s, which are the sort of newer ones, and I'd actually highly recommend them, probably over these, because they just, in my opinion, they just feel a lot better. I absolutely love them, and as of yesterday I actually went and ordered a new set, which smaller than this, obviously not to make these redundant. So yeah, that's my opinion on E8s, so I would highly recommend getting them.